Live once again. Hey, sorry about that. I do not know what happened, but I was just on a live stream with all of you for I don't even know how long, quite a while, and for some reason, the stream just abruptly ended and everything was all frozen up. So, again, if you were joining me there, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. But hey, I didn't want to just leave you like that. I don't know what the deal was. Apparently, I must have had a really bad connection or something. I don't know. But either way, I wanted to come really back for you. I come back really quick for you and just check in. I believe I'm live here. Let me check. Let me jump into the chat here and see what we got cooking. Maybe I'm just talking to myself here. Oops. Let's see. What did I do? All right, give me a second here. I am all backed up here. Anyway, here we are. All right, here we are. Sorry about that, everybody. Again, I kept seeing I saw your chat down below, and everybody's like, "Hey, you're frozen. What's going on?" I'm like, "Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me?" So anyway, that was funny. I was sitting there talking to myself for probably 5 minutes, like, "Hello, anybody there?" But I could still see your questions. All right, so let's see. Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you here once again. If you happen to be new here, please make sure you are subscribed by hitting the button somewhere down below or go to the channel and subscribe. I'm your daily advocate. I'm back every single day helping you through this time, making sure you're getting all the money that you are eligible to receive. Check my track record right here on the channel. You'll see that I have quite the track record. Yeah. 10,000 steps. Great to see you. Thanks for the messages. All right. Let me run through some of these questions. Some of them are repeats, but you know what? Maybe some of you weren't joining me on the last live stream, which is totally cool. I appreciate you being here right now. All right, let's run through this really quick. We're not going to be here for like an hour. I believe the last one was like an hour or more. I don't know how long we were here, but anyway, let's run through this. Direct Express. Again, if you don't have anything on your Direct Express card quite yet, hang tight. I imagine it just simply has not updated over the weekend. Check your Direct Express card tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I would imagine you're probably going to see something pending there relatively soon, simply because just the weekend, not much happens over the weekend when it comes to, financial institutions. Check back tomorrow and we should have something. So, let's see what else we have. Yep. What was I going to say? I was just about to say like something really smart and like educational, and then I just totally forgot. So yeah, real smart, right? All right, here. I should have just cut off the live stream where we did last time, because I feel like we ended that one on a pretty good note. Now I'm like stumbling all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, net spend. People are asking about net spend. Let me answer that for you. It's going to be very similar to like Direct Express. So just continue checking your net spend account. In fact, on Friday, I did see a handful of comments. I mean, literally like one or two, maybe three of people that have net spend saying, "Hey, got my payment." Cool stuff, right? So yeah, just continue checking. Again, a lot of this is happening over the weekend. So if you don't have any kind of pending deposit, maybe in your bank account, net spend, Direct Express, maybe any other accounts that you typically get your benefits or your payments. If it's not there, just hang tight. Just seriously, check back tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. A lot of things should be updating. Technically, the official payment date, the official distribution date of these stimulus checks is supposed to be Wednesday, March 17th. So that could be one of the reasons why a lot of people don't have any kind of pending deposits. However, as I said in my other live stream just a few minutes ago, I do not have Direct Express, so I'm not sure exactly what it looks like on the back end, but from what all of you have been telling me, it looks like Direct Express starts to pend about 3 days before the payment actually hits the account. With that being said, if that's the case, you could probably anticipate the pending deposit to probably show up tomorrow, right? But again, if you don't have it pending tomorrow, just hang tight once again, and it should show up relatively soon. So if you don't have a pending deposit, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. It just simply means, we might just need to wait a little bit longer for it to actually show up. Yeah, thanks, 10,000 steps. I see your waving hands. Yep. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Wednesday, that is St. Patrick's Day. Someone just said that. I just thought of that now. Thanks for pointing that out. That's a good point. Hang on a second here. Someone's asking. Okay, so you're asking if you're going to get your twins stimulus. Okay, so sorry, I didn't get your name there, but you wrote a couple times, and I want to make sure I answer this for you. So you're asking if you're going to get your twins stimulus checks. Now, again, I'm assuming your twins are, your kids that you're claiming as dependents. If so, if you're claiming them as dependents, then yeah, you should. You should get their stimulus checks. So if you haven't received your stimulus check yet, then hopefully your dependent payments will come through along with yours. If not, it could come separately as its own individual payment at some point. Again, there's a lot of problems with the distribution of the dependent payments. But again, it's kind of one of those things we have to cross that bridge when it comes. Again, if the payment doesn't arrive, then we need to figure out why, when, where, how, what do we need to do to get it as quickly as possible. Like I said, we kind of need to cross that bridge when the time comes, because if it arrives, then, we don't have to have that conversation. But if it doesn't arrive, then we need to dig deeper and figure out, okay, what do we need to do? Are there any additional steps we need to take to get the money quickly? Is there anything that the IRS is requesting? Is there any way we can get the dependent payment to the IRS as quickly as possible so that they can issue that $1,400 for each of your dependents, right? So just continue watching for it. And a lot of things are very new here, right? So we'll just have to continue watching. Like I said in my last stream, just here a little while ago, I think a lot of things are going to be updating tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Basically, by Thursday, we may not even need to have this conversation anymore, simply because the majority of you watching these live streams will probably already be paid by Wednesday. By the end of the day, Wednesday, the majority of us will already have the money, right? So it'll be awesome. Vicky, you're asking about Chime. What about Chime? Yeah, it's going to be very similar to Direct Express, NetSpend, all of these payments. Just whenever it posts to the account, just continue checking the account, and it should post there at some point here over the next 3 days. I would anticipate Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you should see either a pending deposit Monday, Tuesday, or just the deposit on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a huge day for the majority of us, right? That's when it's supposed to be coming. March 17th is going to be a really, really big day for many people. You're asking about the child tax credit for Ssdi. I apologize, I didn't catch your name there. Yeah, you're eligible as well. The child tax credit can be claimed even if you have zero income or if you receive Social Security benefits. About 3 days ago, I think it was either on Thursday or Friday, so just maybe like 6 or so videos back, feel free to scroll back in my videos. I have a dedicated video talking about the child tax credit. Feel free to watch that video. It's a full detail video. I think you're going to find a lot of information in that. Feel free to scroll back. The title is something like $3,600 child tax credit full details. Check out that video. You'll find it to be very helpful. Yeah, Melissa, you're saying that you wouldn't be surprised if SSDI survivors, SSI retirement beneficiaries will get their payments along with their monthly benefits. That could happen. It could come as the same day as your monthly benefit, or it could be separated, So if you receive your monthly benefit, let's say just on like the third Wednesday of each month, you could receive it that day, or you could receive it a couple of days later, a couple of days earlier. I don't know. But yeah, there is some correlation to that, but it's doesn't always happen. But yeah, definitely sometimes it does. Let's see what else we got here. Let me run through some more questions. Kelly Phillips, thank you. You're very welcome. We just want to continue doing everything we can to help everybody. As I always say in my videos, I'm your advocate. I want to do whatever I can to help all of you as a result of these stimulus packages. There is a ton of money on the table right now, and you need somebody. I mean, unless you want to do the research yourself. If you do, totally cool. Go for it. There's a ton of information out there. I can tell you that much because I look through this stuff on a daily basis. Or you can just continue watching my videos as I distill everything down into these short videos for you that I release every single day. But yeah, thanks, Kelly. I do really appreciate that. I just want to do whatever I can to help all of you get your piece of the pie out of these stimulus packages. wages because, as I've said so many times, if you don't have an advocate and if you're not doing the research yourself, you're most likely going to miss out on some of this money. Well, it's free money. Why not grab it? Why not grab your piece of the pie? Everybody wants to, so you got to get it. Michelle, hey, thanks. I saw the nice smiley face. I appreciate that. Let's see. Karen Evans, thank you. I appreciate it. Long Beach. Yeah, I wish I was on a beach right now. Deborah Johnson, I answered your question in the last live stream. You said that your daughter claimed you as a dependent last year about the $1,800. Yeah, if she no longer claimed you as a dependent, as an adult dependent, you filed your own 2020 tax return, you should get the $1,800 plus the $1,400. So, hope that answers that question for you. I did answer that for you on the last stream as well. Hopefully you caught that. A lot of questions specifically about different banking institutions. Like, what about Bank of America? And I saw another one in there about some other financial institution. Again, it's going to be all basically the same across the board. Doesn't matter if you bank at Cornerstone Bank on Main Street or Hole in the Wall Bank on 123 Fake Street or Bank of America or Chase Bank. It's basically all going to be the same. When they get the money from the Treasury, they basically just start plopping it right into your accounts. Boom, right into your accounts. So many of us, like I said a minute ago, many of us probably don't even need to have this conversation in about 3 days from now because many people will be paid on Wednesday, March 17th. That's going to be a very big day for many people to get their money. Bank of America. Yeah. Dave G, you're saying when I call the IRS, record them without them knowing. Dude, I would love to, but seriously, the IRS is not someone to screw around with. They can be vicious. Seriously, I do not want to mess around with them. If they say I cannot record the conversation, I will absolutely follow their orders. I do not want to get on the bad side of the IRS. I have to follow the rules. Especially when I'm posting in a public place like this, I just need to follow the rules. Plus, I want YouTube to be happy with me too. I mean, they could be mad at me also, and I just need to keep everybody happy. I like to follow the rules. I don't need anybody mad at me. It's just, I just need to be ethical, right? I need to be ethical at all times because as soon as I start to be unethical, then my credibility starts to fade, and that's most important with all of you. So either way, I would love to, but honestly, I don't think they're really going to let me. I've asked last time, and the agent did not like that. I did not record it, by the way. Brandon Brown, I hope I'm catching this right. You're asking about your Verizon bill. I'm asking. I think I'm understanding your question is, are they going to garnish your payment? I would anticipate probably not. Seriously, we talked about this in the last live stream just a little while ago about garnishments. So here's the deal: the IRS will not garnish your payment. Government entities will not garnish your payment. Child support will not garnish your payment. Technically, because they passed this bill through with budget reconciliation, it opens the door for private creditors to come in and potentially garnish your payment. Do you have to worry about it? I honestly don't really know either way, but I would just say probably not. I just really don't think you need to worry about it all that much. Any private garnishment of your stimulus check. But yeah. So somebody, I really wouldn't worry about it. Again, I don't know your exact situation. I don't know, if they have access to your accounts, things like that. But somebody right here is saying basically they need to have a court order in order to, reach into your accounts and grab it. So, yeah. Okay, good question. If somebody claimed you as a dependent and you receive SSDI, when will your payment come? Oh, dude, I don't want to be the guy to tell you this. Unfortunately, if you were claimed as an adult dependent, your check is not going to come. I'm sorry to tell you that. Here's the deal why. If you're claimed as an adult dependent for 2020 and you were claimed as an adult dependent, the payment does not actually go to you. It goes to the person who claimed you. So, again, I don't like to be the person that tells you the bad news. Seriously, I do not like this part of the job. I don't like this part of the job description when I have to tell you the bad news, right? So unfortunately, if you were claimed as an adult dependent, the money will actually go to the person who claimed you. So based on the comment section, a lot of times on my videos, I see many of you saying like, hey, my son claimed me as a dependent. My daughter claimed me as a dependent, something like this. Or I am an adult dependent. I'm 21. I'm 19. My parents claimed me as an adult dependent. Do I get the $1,400? No, unfortunately, you don't. If you're 19 or you're 21 or you're 26 or whatever, and your parents claim you as an adult dependent, the money goes to your parents. If you're 65 and your 40-year-old son claims you as an adult dependent, once again, the money goes to your son. So I hope that makes it clear. Again, I don't want to be the guy that has to tell you this. It's, I don't like this part of the job. Yeah. Oops, hang on. Let's see what else we got here. Whoops. I closed out the page, but I'm right back. Don't worry, I'm right here again. Someone's asking about the $200 for Social Security, SSI, and VA. Again, that's not in the bill. Will they bring it up at some point? Hopefully they do. I really hope that they do, but as of right now, no further updates. But of course, I will let you know the second that any peeps comes out of these people talking about the $200, I will let you know right away. Miracle Boo, how's the baby? Good. Really good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we're having fun. We're still getting used to this whole thing. We have no clue what we're doing. It's like we brought home a wild animal and we don't know what to do with it. It's not that bad, but seriously, it's fun. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Diane, exactly. Thanks so much for putting that down there. I appreciate it. I tell you everything I know, literally. I've done a ton of research on this. I tell you everything I know. No filters here, as you can probably tell. Whether I like to tell you or I don't like to tell you, I tell you the truth and everything. I'm accurate with my information. If I ever make a mistake, I'm the first to tell you, hey, I messed up. Here's a mistake, and here's the accurate information. But from my knowledge, all the research I've done, everything I'm telling you is accurate. It's truth. It's facts, stuff like that. I'm here for you to help you out in any way that I possibly can. Larry, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. It's awesome. I love these live streams. I love the videos. I love reading through your comments. Oh, one side note. I was going to make a dedicated video talking about this tonight, giving everybody another warning. Oh, these people drive me nuts. The people that steal my identity, you know my name, right? Blind to Billionaire is the channel name. Well, you see these comments down below from people that steal my name, and then they leave these scam comments down below in the comment section asking you to call them through WhatsApp or call the manager or call the agent or, having problems trading or trading Bitcoin or what all this stuff that they say. That is not me. That is not me, everybody. It is not me. It is people that are stealing the identity of YouTubers like myself and many other big guys here on YouTube. I'm not calling myself a big guy, by the way. There's a lot of channels that are much, much bigger than me. All I'm saying is the bigger YouTube channels, they focus on us because they use us as big targets. So please, if you ever see those comments, do not respond to those people. I go through and I delete them, I block them, I report them to YouTube. Yesterday, I spent about 2 hours last night desperately going through as fast as I could, deleting hundreds of comments from this person. It's obnoxious. So anyway, I saw a few people respond, and I responded back right away saying, please don't respond to that. That's a scam. So anyway, if you ever see those, it's not me. Always look for the check mark behind my name. Right behind my name, when I comment back to you, there'll be a check mark behind my name. That means I'm verified. It means I'm the real deal. It's the real me. I'm not a fraud. I'm not the fake guy. So hope that makes sense. I was going to make another video warning all of you because as my channel grows, I need to continue warning everybody. Watch out. It's not happening to just me. It's literally everybody. If you look at any big YouTuber out there right now, they're all basically giving desperate pleas like, hey, everybody, there's a scam going on in the comment section. We do our best to block all these people, but they keep coming back. Yeah. So anyway, that was a little digression on my part, but I wanted to just point that out once again because I saw that person desperately in my comment section yesterday, and I had to do everything I could. Yeah. So once again, I'm seeing a lot of questions asking about the $200 raise for Social Security, SSI, and VA. Again, it is not in this bill. We have not heard anything about it recently. As soon as we get an update on that, I will let you know. I will be right here. I will be the first to tell you any updates on the $200 raise, which is why you need to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because I'll either have a video right away, or depending on whatever news comes out about that, I will jump on a live stream immediately as it hits, and I will be right here telling you all that stuff. As I usually do when big developments come out, I'm usually right here on a live stream immediately as it's happening. Yep. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. See what else we got cooking here. Yeah. Oh, Kim Lackey, thanks for that. I appreciate it. She said Chase and Wells Fargo are supposed to deposit on Wednesday. Yeah, exactly, Kim. Good point. A lot of people, a lot of banking institutions are going to be depositing on Wednesday. A big day. Like I've been saying, Wednesday is going to be a huge day. I mean, literally, I could have this live stream once again on Thursday, and probably just crickets will show up. Hopefully, just a bunch of crickets. No people, because everybody will be happy partying away with their $1,400. Hopefully not partying. Hopefully you're using it for the essentials that you need. But my point is, Wednesday is going to be a massive day. Most of us will already be paid by Wednesday. Thanks, Kim, by the way. Nice to see you. All right, let's see what else we got going. Yeah. Yeah. SSI, you're included. Yes. Right. Brian, you're asking about rental assistance in New Jersey. Again, I'll make a dedicated video talking about rental assistance. I want to do some more research on that and exactly see the information that was passed within this stimulus bill. But yeah, there's about 19 or 20 billion dollars allocated for rental assistance in this bill. Once again, I'll have a dedicated video about that when I can do some research here. Yep. Princess, thank you for the nice message. I appreciate that. Angie, you're asking, what if you're on SSI and you're claimed as a dependent? Who will get the money? Well, unfortunately, like I said just a second ago, if you were claimed as a dependent, an adult dependent, and you're receiving, well, anything, it doesn't matter if you're receiving benefits or not. If you were claimed as an adult dependent, the money goes to the person who claimed you as a dependent, not actually you. So whoever that person is that claimed you as a dependent, they will be the ones who get the dependent or the payment on your behalf. Also, be aware of this, everybody. And that is shortly at, well, okay, not shortly, 6 weeks later, 8 weeks later, 5 months later, I don't know when, at some point after you receive your payment, you will once again receive a letter in the mail from the IRS saying, we've sent you a payment. So if you get that letter, don't let that mistake you, or don't let that confuse you thinking that you're getting more money. That's just the follow-up letter, just like the last couple, that you get the letter in the mail that says, hey, we sent you some money. Cool, right? So just remember that. Yeah, that's cool. Linda, you said that your son claimed you and he's giving you the money. Awesome. I like that. That's cool. Connie, thank you for the message about Corey and the babies. Well, baby, not plural. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Sorry, I'm really backed up on comments here, like really deep. Oh, wow. Bobby, you're asking, the first one you got deposited, the second one you got is a paper check. What will happen this time? Will you get another deposit or paper check? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue. I have no idea why some people got a direct deposit the first time and then they got a paper check the second time. I have no clue why that is happening. If you have direct deposit information on file, that is how you should get your payment. So your guess is as good as mine. Literally, I don't know. Just be sure to continue watching the Get My Payment portal on the IRS website, which I've talked about. Check out that video from last night. I walk you through exactly what you need to do to enter all your payment information or your information in on the Get My Payment portal, and you can track your payment there. Direct Express, yeah, again, check your account tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It should update then. Over the weekends, probably not a whole lot is updating regarding all that over the weekends. But check your Direct Express accounts over tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. And again, you should get some updates then. Yes, let's see. Tim Williams, you're asking if anybody from SSI has received their payments yet? Yes, I've seen quite a few comments over my last couple of videos since Friday even. Friday, Saturday, even today, I received some comments saying, I received SSI and I got my payment. So yeah, people that receive SSI have absolutely received some payments already. Yeah, you just got the letter from the 600 the other day. Yeah, exactly. You're technically supposed to keep it for your tax records so that they, you can supply it to your accountant or whatever for next year, but I think your name is Rob Ohio, maybe? You said you're a disabled vet, I think you said? Yeah. So you said that you got the first two stimulus checks, and now the Get My Payment tool is saying maybe not enough information. I think that's what your comment said. Again, what I would continue doing is just continue checking the Get My Payment tool. Simply what's happening is the IRS recently released some guidance, a statement on the Get My Payment tool. So that guidance says is if you have a status in the Get My Payment portal of not available, simply what that means, it means one of two things. It means, which is most likely scenario number one, they simply have not processed your payment yet. That's the most likely scenario. They just simply have not processed your payment yet, so it says not available. Or situation number two, you're simply not eligible. Again, don't let that freak you out. I would highly doubt that that is the case for you or the majority of the people here. The majority of you here, basically like 99% of you, will be eligible for the checks. Again, the reason I said 99% is because, there's always going to be someone that's ineligible for some unknown reason, right? But yeah, basically everybody will be eligible for the most part. If you see that not available status in the Get My Payment tool, it's simply because I would have to guess because they simply haven't processed it yet. That's why. Just continue checking back. Check back tomorrow, check back Tuesday, Wednesday, and it should update. Or maybe you'll just have the deposit right away on Wednesday, which a lot of people will. Yeah. Yeah, someone's saying here that they're going to send out the paper checks on the 22nd. That's awesome. I have not seen a specific date yet, but I'm not doubting you. I mean, that's probably perfectly in a line with probably what would be accurate. So yeah, that'd be the following Monday after, well, tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, which would be, probably pretty accurate. So yeah. Let's see. Ryan Anderson, you're asking about food stamps. Yeah, again, within this stimulus package, they're extending out. Well, hang on. Was that an executive order? Now literally there's so much going on, a lot going on in my head, keeping everything straight. But yeah, anyway, the 15% boost has been extended out on SNAP benefits all the way out until the end of September. So you should be getting that 15% boost on top of your SNAP benefits right now. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Let me see what else we have cooking here. I'm actually seeing some new names down in the comment section. So not necessarily new, like new, but if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Matt. And please make sure you are subscribed by hitting the button right down below or on the channel somewhere. There should be a subscribe button. As I'm your daily advocate, I'm back every day in multiple videos, making sure you're getting all the money you're eligible to receive as quickly as possible. So subscribing is the cool thing to do. Watching all my videos is the cool thing to do. Sharing all my videos is the cool thing to do. I mean, just hanging out with me is the cool thing to do. And getting a lot of money is also a really cool thing to do. Ryan Anderson, yeah, you're welcome. I hope that was helpful to you. Like I said, I'm here for you to help out in any way I can. Jerry, I believe you're asking, when does the earned income tax credit go into effect for somebody that is single and no kids? Well, you should have claimed that on your 2020 tax return. So whenever you get your tax refund, you should get your refund right there on your tax return. So I believe it's $538 for a single person with no kids. So, I mean, it's not a ton, but it's something. It's basically a third of a stimulus check. I don't know. I would take it. I would take $538 right here, right now, if somebody walked up and gave it to me. I would take it, right? Janie, you're asking about the hang on, PBT, I think you said? PBT. Are you talking about the PEBT? Are you talking about that one? If that's the case, then yes, that has also been extended out. It's that's the additional benefit on top of your food stamps or your SNAP benefits each and every month for $114 per child per month. So yeah, I believe that's what you're asking right there, the PEBT. Yeah. Hang on a second, everyone. There's a specific question here I want to read really quick. That's a good question. Suzanne, you're asking about your son. Okay, so it sounds like you are going to be getting the money, the stimulus check on the behalf of your son, your dependent, but yet you said that your ex-husband also got a letter saying that he is going to be getting the money on the behalf of your son as well. So here's how it happened. Here's how it worked with the other stimulus checks. Basically, if there was a dependent child and there was like joint custody, so you have custody, your ex-husband gets custody. Technically, both parents could have received the stimulus check on the behalf of the same child. So that's how it worked before. And you could keep that money according to what they were saying. So I would anticipate that's going to be the same thing with this one as well. Yeah. Yep. Bobby, yes, you said that your mom told you about me. That's awesome. Thanks to your mom and thanks to you for watching. I appreciate it. That's cool. Hang on. Garrett, I believe that's what your name said, Garrett. It says that the IRS website said that you've visited the site too many times. I don't know. I've never heard that. That's pretty funny. I mean, it seriously said that? I don't know. Maybe they have a limit on how many times you can check in a day. That seems weird. I've never heard that. Uh-oh. What? That's really awkward. Something. Oh, okay, hang on. A really weird message just popped up on my phone. Anyway, I can't say the words that it said on my phone screen because YouTube would basically block this video. But yeah, anyway, a really, really weird message just popped up. Let's just say that. That was super weird. Harry Rich, you're asking any word on when SSDI or SSI will receive their deposit? Yeah, like I've been saying, Wednesday is going to be a huge day for many, many people right now. March 17th is going to be the payment date for a lot of people. Now, no promises on that. I can't say for sure that you're going to receive your payment that day. However, I would imagine that a lot of you are going to receive your payments on Wednesday. So just a couple more days from now, and many of us will already have the money by that day. Or I should say on that day is going to be a huge day for many, many people. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good to know. You can't log into the Get My Payment portal more than 3 times in a 24-hour period. That seems weird, but I mean, seems to make sense at the same time. Deborah Johnson, really? I didn't know that. Well, welcome. Nice to have you here. I should say. I don't know. Good to have you here. That's cool. Let me go through some more comments here. I believe your name is the 23 O'Brien. I believe you said you're new here. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for your support. Awesome to have you here. The same goes for everybody also. Joshua, thanks for your nice message. Chris, you're saying, Matt, please answer me. Dude, I don't know what your question is. You got to leave it down below. I know you probably left it earlier, but I mean, seriously, the comments are coming in so fast right now. I can't scroll back up because literally there's so many questions coming in. So keep leaving your question down below. I'm doing my best to get all of them. But I guess if you just leave me a question saying, please answer my question, you got to answer. You got to put your question in there too. I don't know what it is. I'm doing my best here, everybody. I'm a one-man band. Trust me, if you're leaving a question down below, I am not avoiding anybody by any means. I'm literally just trying to answer as many of these questions as I can here. Yeah, Spencer Hicks, you're asking about the $200 raise. Again, we don't know anything about it right now. There's no further information. It's not in this stimulus package. Could it possibly be coming at some point in the future? Yeah, of course, it could be coming at some point, but I feel like their time is running out. The whole point of the $200 raise was to help everybody through this time that we're going through right now. Well, I feel like maybe I'm totally wrong, but I feel like we're kind of winding this whole thing down, right? Like we're kind of on the tail end of it. I would hope anyway. So I don't know. Will it come as a standalone bill or will it be wrapped into the infrastructure bill? I mean, it could be. I'll continue doing research on it. As soon as we get any information on it, of course, I'll be back immediately to keep you updated on that. Diane, thank you for watching for over a year. That's awesome. Harry Rich, you said that you got the payments for your kids on the first round, but you did not get it for the second round. Yeah, the guidance from the IRS says you need to file a 2020 tax return in order to claim it if you did not get the money from the second round of stimulus checks. So that's the guidance out of the IRS. You need to file a 2020 tax return. That's what they're saying. Michael Moran, I believe your name is. Thank you so much for the nice message. That's nice of you. Yeah, like I always say, I just want to do whatever I can to help everybody here. There's a lot of confusing information. There's a lot of information to distill through these packages, and I just want to continue answering all your questions for you. Hang on. Heather, you've been asking about the Varo, V-A-R-O cards. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what that V-A-R-O, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Varo. You're asking about these cards? I don't know. I'm anticipating it's something similar to like a Direct Express, NetSpend, something like that. Again, I would assume if that's where you get your payments, again, it'll probably hit that account at some point this week, most likely. I would say probably on Wednesday. Again, just continue watching your account. That's the best thing you can do. Just watch for a pending deposit, probably tomorrow, Tuesday, or just the full deposit right there on Wednesday. Sandra Jones, you said that your son is on SSI. Will he get this stimulus check? He did not get the other two? He didn't get the other two. I guess I'd be curious why. Why did he not get the last two? Was he claimed as an adult dependent? If so, adult dependents will not get the stimulus check, but rather the person claiming them will be the one getting it. So, again, you said your son. I don't know. Is your son a minor? Like, is he under 17? Or is he an adult dependent? If he was under 17, so 16 or younger, for the first two stimulus checks, you should have gotten that stimulus check because you claimed him as a dependent, most likely. If he's an adult dependent, again, if you're claiming him as a dependent, you would get the payment again on his behalf once again this time. So I guess I'm curious why he didn't receive the first two. So, yeah. 1,000. Annie, you're asking how much are we getting? 1,400 or 1,600? You're getting 1,400 per person. Yeah, exactly. David W., you're saying the only way you can update your information is through filing a tax return? Yeah, exactly. Yes. Chris, I think this is your question. I see it. I see your question, Chris. And I'm going to skip it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Chris. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm serious. All right, you asked, will Direct Express cards get it? Yes. Yes, Chris, I believe this is your question that you were asking about. Yes, will Direct Express cards get it? Yes, you should get it on your Direct Express card. If you don't get it on your Direct Express card, for some odd reason, we don't know why, but if you do not get it as a deposit on your Direct Express card, then we could potentially anticipate you would get a paper check or prepaid debit card in the mail. Honestly, probably in about a month from now. It's really slow. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, watch your Direct Express card. It should go there. If it doesn't, then, anticipate getting a paper check or something, paper check or prepaid debit card in the mail. But what I would say for you is tomorrow, check the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website. That goes with everybody that has Direct Express. Check the Get My Payment tool tomorrow on the IRS website. Hopefully, it'll be updated. When can you update direct deposit information if it was sent to the wrong bank? Well, you can update that at any time. The only way that you can do that, unfortunately, is by filing a 2020 tax return. That's going to be a while. So you might have to just wait for a paper check to come in the mail. So here's the deal. If the IRS sends your stimulus check to the wrong bank account, what happens is they take that money back, and then they basically check, like, do you have any other direct deposit information on file? If you don't, then you will get a paper check or prepaid debit card in the mail. So that's how that whole system works. Ben Barrows, you're asking, what does a person need in order to claim you as a dependent? Well, your social security number, your birth date, your name. That's about it. That's all they know. So if it's somebody that knows that information about you, your social, your birth date, and your name, they could technically claim you. So that's the problem. A lot of people were unknowingly claimed as adult dependents, or just dependents in their last stimulus checks. Even though the other person didn't get the stimulus check on their behalf, they were claimed as adult dependents simply because they could get a small tax break on their tax return, about $500. So in this case, if you're once again claimed, that person would get $1,400 because they've claimed you as an adult dependent. Kari Olson, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yes, are you getting it on Direct Express this time? Yes, you should be. Just hang tight on the Direct Express. Continue checking your account starting tomorrow. It should update tomorrow. April, thank you. I appreciate it. That's nice of you. Yeah. Hang on, I'm just running through some questions here. So you're asking if you get your deposit this week. So like in a few days, you get your deposit, and then your son claims you in 2 weeks. So when you say in 2 weeks, I'm guessing your son's going to be filing his tax return then. Good question. If you get your direct deposit and then your son claims you as a dependent, I guess you pulled a fast one on the IRS. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know. If you get your direct deposit and then your son claims you as a dependent afterward, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. You might get a letter from the IRS saying, hey, you need to pay us back. Honestly, I don't know. You might have pulled a fast one on the IRS. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure about that. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a letter at some point saying, from a letter from the IRS saying you need to pay the money back. So, you can always think that you can outsmart the IRS, but seriously, you can't. They will always one up you, and then not only that, they'll one up you, and then they'll add penalties on top of it. You don't want to mess around with the IRS. Seriously, you do not want to mess around with them. They will get you back in the end. They will always have the upper hand. I mean, they can literally just go right into your bank account and take your money. I mean, without even knowing. I mean, without even them asking you. They have jurisdiction over basically everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, George Senda, I believe I'm saying your last name right. Exactly. The California 600 will go out in April. In most cases, like I said, from the research I've done, it looks like it's going to go out anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks after a California state tax return is submitted. However, if you're receiving SSI, then it would go out whenever the state of California has coordinated with the SSI, Social Security Administration, for those people receiving SSI, for them to distribute that 600. So yeah, you're right on there, George. Yeah, rental assistance. I'll have a dedicated video talking about rental assistance. I want to do a little bit more research on that, so stay tuned for rental assistance videos. Sandra Jones, you're saying that Sandra Jones, you said that your son is 10 years old. He didn't get the other two stimulus checks. Will he get this one? I'm just going to be totally honest with you. If he didn't get the other two, will he get this one? No, he's not going to get it. The reason why I'm saying that is because that would tell me that you haven't filed a tax return. The IRS doesn't know that your son exists. And again, I'm not trying to be mean at all right now. I'm just basically saying if you want that money, you need to file a tax return, a 2020 tax return, and claim your son as a dependent. At that time, then yes, you would get $1,800 on the behalf of your son, plus the $1,400 for your son as well. So $3,200 for your son. So yes, the reason he didn't get it is because the IRS doesn't know that he's your dependent. That's why he hasn't gotten it. And again, he's not going to get it. You will get it because you're the one claiming him as a dependent. So again, I hope that helps you out. Thanks for clarifying on the age of your son, by the way. That helps out a lot. So that makes me be able to give you a much more specific answer. Chris, you're asking when will SSI get it? I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I would anticipate probably like Wednesday, March 17th. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't catch the name, but somebody asked. I thought your name was Larry. It flashed by really fast. Larry, I think you were asking. Again, I could have the name wrong. I apologize. You asked, you did not get your $600 stimulus check. Will it come through with the $1,400 stimulus check? Well, my first question to you would be, did you file a 2020 tax return? If so, then possibly it could come through with the 1400. If you did not file a 2020 tax return, then I'm probably going to say no. The reason I'm saying that is because the guidance from the IRS said if you did not receive the 600, you would need to file a 2020 tax return in order to receive it. That's what the IRS was saying. That's what their guidance was. How can you, Marcus, you're asking how can you find out if you were claimed as an adult dependent? Good question. You may need to call the IRS and ask them specifically. I don't think there's a specific way that you can go and just find out. You may need to call the IRS. Yeah. Can you give money to the homeless if you're on SSI? I suppose if you want to. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for all the nice messages, by the way. Yeah, exactly. David W. The California 600 is separate than is separate than the 1400. Also, somebody I missed your name. I apologize. You said that you're 44. You're an adult dependent. Your parents claim you. Will the money go to them? Yes, it will. You're an adult dependent, and your parents are claiming you. Yes, absolutely. If your parents are eligible to receive the stimulus check, as in they don't earn over the thresholds, then yes, your $1,400 stimulus check will go to your parents because they're the ones claiming you as the adult dependent. Scarlett, you're asking if a person has a judgment, will they get a deposit or a paper check? They don't have a bank account. It looks like. Then yeah, they would get the paper check. If they have a judgment and they get a paper check, there is actually a way around that. Like I said in my video yesterday afternoon, if you get a paper check, you could actually go to one of these check cashing services and cash the check, and then the creditor has no idea that they ever got the check. Right? Anyway, there's always a loophole, everybody. There's always a loophole for everything. You just need to know what it is. There's always a loophole for everything. Courtney, you asked, where will your check go if you are an adult dependent and you do not have a bank account? Your payment's going to go to whoever claims you as an adult dependent. So whoever claims you, who is that person that claims you as an adult dependent? That's where the money will go. It's going to go into their pocket. By the way, everybody, if you're new here or if you haven't done so already, please make sure you are subscribed by hitting the button right down below. And I'm here every single day as your daily advocate in multiple videos every single day. I'm helping you out through this time, answering all your questions, doing whatever I can to help all of you get this money and any other money that you're eligible to receive. Yeah, PNC. Yeah, exactly. PNC card. Yeah, exactly. Same, just like everything else. You'll get there. Wow. Again, I apologize. I'm really far behind on comments right now. I know, but again, I'm just trying to do my best to keep up. It's Lisa Davis, you said that people on SSI. You said that people on SSI, you saw on another channel that people on SSI and Ssdi can get an extra $1,500. I have no idea. Honestly, I have not seen that. Who knows? I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't really trust a whole lot of information that these other guys say. I'm not saying that I'm the best because I don't want to sound arrogant, but honestly, I've seen so many videos out there that give misleading information. I honestly don't trust any of those other guys. Just being honest. Actually, I'll be totally true with you. There's about 2 other guys here on YouTube that I actually do trust. There's 2 other guys here that give pretty good information. You probably know about them. They give some pretty good stuff. I'm going to be honest with you. But the rest of the guys, honestly, I really don't trust anything they say because I've watched some of their videos and it's like, dude, where are you getting this information? I've never seen this, and I do a ton of research. I'd bet that I do way more research than most of these guys do, with the exception of a couple of them. There's a handful of guys here that do a really good job as well. But most of these other guys, seriously, I have no clue where they get their information from. They probably just pull it out of a hat, or they just make it up just so they can get a bunch of views. That's what it seems like anyway. If a person pays child support, will they get a check? Yes, they will. That was Valerie, by the way. Valerie, you're asking about child support? Yes, you get it. I believe you're asking if the IRS, I didn't catch your name, I apologize. If the IRS will take your stimulus check, will it go automatically to the IRS? No, the IRS will not be garnishing your stimulus check. The IRS will not for back taxes. Government entities will not. Child support will not. The only people basically that would garnish your check would be private creditors, private bill collectors. But again, that's going to be a little bit difficult for them once again to take that. Courtney, you're very welcome. I'm glad that was helpful to you. Yeah. Direct Express card holder updates. Again, as of this time, the best I can say for you, if you have Direct Express, watch your account tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We should get some updates probably tomorrow. Simply because there's not a whole lot of updates on the weekends, especially Sundays. With financial institutions, there's just not much cooking on a Sunday when it comes to financial institutions. So, Direct Express people, check your accounts tomorrow. I would say sometime after like 9 a.m. The reason is I don't know when they update, but just check after 9 a.m. and see if you get anything there. And, I can always have follow-up videos for you too. By the way, I'm going to call Direct Express tomorrow, and I'm going to get some answers on some of these questions. Thank you so much to all of you for the nice messages. I'm seeing them here. Chris, you're asking, what about the 200? Is it coming or not? No, as of this time, it is not coming as of right now. I will keep you posted on that as soon as we get information, if/ever we do, if we ever do. Will they garnish your check for old hospital bills? Unless they have jurisdiction over your bank account and they can get into your bank account to take garnishments. In that situation, I guess they could, but realistically, probably not. Alice, you're asking, does everybody in California get the 600? No, it's only about 5.7 million people. The best thing I can say is scroll back about 3 weeks ago. I had a dedicated it was about 3 weeks ago. I had a couple dedicated videos talking about the California 600. Scroll back and check out those videos. They're pretty detailed, and it gives you all the information there. Yeah. No. About garnishment protection, well, there has been some calls from different people calling on Congress to pass a standalone bill saying that your checks cannot be garnished. But I have not seen any updates on that lately. I've just seen people calling out and saying, Congress, hey, do something and pass something. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you to everybody, by the way. Nice messages. Hang on, just running through here, see if we find any more unique questions. Lisa Davis, I think yeah. Josh NC78, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for the message. All is well. Nice to see you as always. But yeah, all's going well. Jennifer, oops, I think it's Jennifer Hope. You said that you got the other payments, and now it says in the Get My Payment tool, it says not available. Again, continue checking back. That simply means that the IRS has not processed your payment yet. So just continue checking that. It should update here over the next couple of days. By the way, if you're somebody receiving Social Security, retirement, Social Security Disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, or RRB, according to the statements out of the IRS, they are still saying, we do not have a specific date yet in which these beneficiaries will get their payments. So, even though some of you have already received them and some of you have pending deposits, technically, according to the statements out of the IRS, all of these beneficiaries have not actually been named a specific payment date quite yet. So, when the IRS gives us that statement and says, hey, all of these beneficiaries will get their payment on blank date, then of course I will let you know. But as of right now, they're still saying, well, we haven't really come up with a payment date quite yet. Again, I apologize, I missed your name there, but you're asking why are tax returns delayed? Well, they're delayed because they had a pile of tax returns from last year even that they didn't even get processed. I saw a number. What was the number? It was something like 6.7 million tax returns that were not processed last year because of the shutdowns and everything, that all they did was they piled them in trailers. So they're still trying to process all these returns from last year. So they have a lot going on right now, the IRS. They're trying to process tax returns from last year. They're trying to process all the tax returns that have already been filed this year. They're trying to distribute these $1,400 stimulus checks. There's just a lot going on right now. So yeah, it's, they're probably going to be backed up for a long, long time. Yeah. Zara Pelfrey? Hey, you said your husband who has passed away? That's really sad. I didn't know that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Wow. Zara's been around for a really long time. That's really unfortunate to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow, you're asking if you got a check for your husband, how do you return it? Gosh, I just feel like keep it. Anyway, sorry, I can't tell you that. How do you return it? Well, like I said earlier, I don't know if I said this on the last stream or this one, but yeah, anybody who is deceased, if they were living as of January 1st, 2021, you get to keep the payment. You get to keep it if they were living as of January 1st, 2021. However, if the person passed away in 2020 and you received the $1,400 on their behalf, technically you're supposed to give that back. Here's what I've been telling people to do. Hold on to that payment. If you get a payment on the behalf of somebody who has passed away in 2020, if you get the $1,400, the best thing I would say is hold on to that, put it in a sacred place, keep it somewhere very safe, do not spend it, because the IRS will likely be reaching out to you at some point with a letter saying, hey, we overpaid you, please pay us back, and then you'll need to give them that payment back. How to pay them back, I'm not really quite sure yet, but I would just say wait for that letter or some kind of correspondence from the IRS on how to give that money back. But again, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a really sad situation. Really sad. Wow. Katina Williams, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, but thank you. You're very welcome. Just trying to do everything I can. I see you're from California. Nice. Awesome stuff. Chris Lodges, you're asking about the $200. It's not happening. It's not happening as of right now. It's not in the bill. It was not passed. We're still waiting on further information on that. I will keep you posted. Oh. There's no information on Direct Express card holders as of right now. Basically, all I continue saying is for Direct Express card holders, just continue watching your account, and hopefully you'll have a pending deposit here very soon. Ashley, you're wondering when you're going to get your third stimulus check. You did not get it last week. Well, you're definitely not alone. Most people did not receive it last week. In fact, only a very small handful of people received the payments last week on Friday or yesterday, Saturday. The majority of people are still waiting for their stimulus checks. The bulk of the people are going to get their payments on Wednesday. This Wednesday, March 17th, in just a few days from now, the bulk of people should be getting their payments that day. Yeah. Oh wow, Zara, that's so sad. Sorry to hear about that. So yeah, you said he passed away in 2020. Again, that is really sad. I'm sorry if you left comments before and I missed it. I apologize. That's a really sad situation. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, Zara, you've been around for a long time. You said in 2020, yeah. So unfortunately, if you get the $1,400 on his behalf, technically, according to what they're telling us, yeah, you would need to pay that back. So the best thing I would say is just put it in a sacred place, put it somewhere very safe. If it's in your account, just kind of put it aside, pretend like it's not even there. When you get a letter from the IRS, they'll ask for it back, and then they'll give you instruction on how to give it back. But again, until then, just kind of hang tight, wait for the IRS to come to you and give you instruction on that. When do SSI get their money? We don't know specifically. Wednesday. I keep going back to Wednesday because Wednesday is technically the payment date for so many people. Yeah, Wednesday's technically the payment date for so many people right now, the 17th. So if you don't have it by Thursday morning, again, we can recheck in again on Thursday morning and, or yeah, Thursday, sometime. But like I said earlier, the majority of you, the bulk of you are going to get your payments on Wednesday. So like I said, I could have another live stream on Thursday, and the only people showing up might be crickets because the majority of you should have your payments by Wednesday, so it shouldn't really be that much of an issue anymore by Wednesday. Diane Cheeks, I believe your last name is. I apologize. Thanks from Mississippi. I appreciate it. I've seen you down in the comment section many times. Richard, you're asking, do I think payees will need to wait longer for the stimulus check like the first round? Honestly, I don't really know. I feel like those payments should go out just like everybody else's. So honestly, I don't really know on that. Hopefully it comes out relatively quickly. Carlos, you're asking, your wife is your payee. You're on SSI. Will you get a check? Yeah, it'll go to your wife because she is your representative payee. So yeah, you should get that payment. It should go to your wife. Ben Barrows, you're asking, can your sister claim her husband if he doesn't work? Yeah, she can if she wants to. Yeah, she can claim him. Otherwise, he could always just get his own stimulus check. But yeah, if she wants to claim him, then she'd get the money on his behalf. Just claim him as a dependent. Then yeah, she would get the $2,800, $1,400 for herself and $1,400 for him. Yeah. You just got a new bank. Will it go to your new account? Yeah, it should, provided the IRS has that new banking information. So if you got a new bank account, then yes. Provided the IRS has that new banking information, then yes, it should go to that new account. Do I have a direct phone number? Sheila, you're asking, do I have a direct phone number to the IRS? In fact, I do. Ready? Here it is. 1-800. I hope you're writing this down. 1-800. By the way, this is the dedicated phone number for the IRS for the stimulus check phone number. So be prepared. You might have to sit on hold for quite a while. But yeah, feel free to call this. Again, like I said in my last live stream just a little while ago before we got cut off, I would say don't even call this number until like Thursday because you're probably going to get your payment on Wednesday. So if you don't have it by Thursday morning, then you can call them, I guess. But here's the number anyway. 1-800-919-9835. That is the dedicated phone number for the stimulus check. 1-800-919-9835. That's the dedicated phone number. Sharon, you're asking what is the best card to get the stimulus check? Honestly, there's no best card. Bank account, Direct Express, Net Spend, Chime, PayPal, Venmo. I mean, honestly, there's no good card. They're all the same. They're all the same. Rico, you're funny. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoy all the videos. I really appreciate that. Rico, yeah, that's so funny. Thank you. That's nice of you. I'm froze again? No way. Oh, man. Perfecto. Hey, great to see you. I see you in all the comments section down below. I hope you can still hear me. Frozen. A lot of frozen. Yeah, Lenny, you said that you needed to file. You got the first stimulus check. Yeah, if you filed a 2020 tax return, Lenny, You just got to wait. And then if you didn't get the 600, you should get the 600 provided you filed that 2020 tax return. And then as long as the IRS has your new information on your 2020 tax return, again, you should be good to go to get the 1400. A lot of frozen. Frozen. Yeah. Travis, you're asking, you have new banking information. You filed. Does that mean they have your new banking information? Yeah. I mean, if you have new banking information, if you filed a tax return and you gave them your new banking information, then yes. I mean, you should be good to go then, right? Yeah. I mean, if you filed a tax return and you gave them your new banking, then that's what they need to know. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. A lot of frozen. Sorry, everybody. I'm not sure what's going on. I was on that live stream. I don't know, right before I started this one, and that one froze up also. But it sounded like nobody could hear me. At least everybody can still hear me, which is always nice. The voice is clear. Stacy Joyner says voice is clear, frozen up. Yep. Um, Dennis, you're asking about what is the deal with Wells Fargo holding everybody's check until the 17th? It's not Wells Fargo. It's actually that's the official payment date for these stimulus checks. So it's not Wells Fargo. It's literally every financial institution right now. I mean, you could throw out any bank name and it's basically the exact same thing. The 17th is the official payment date from the IRS. So it's no in particular bank. It is just across the board. That is technically the payment date. So that's why that's happening. When will you get your stimulus check in the mail? Julian, I believe your name is. When do you get your stimulus check in the mail? Good question. Nobody knows the answer to that. It's all based on when they mail them out. It sounds like they'll be mailed out in about a week or so. Honestly, from the time they mail them out, it could be anywhere between 3 and 4 weeks. So if that's the case, honestly, we're looking at like mid-April. The mailing them is like a really slow process. Good. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Shoot, what's your name? Allah six. Shoot, if I get your name wrong, I'm so sorry about that. But hey, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. Um, okay. So still sounds like I'm frozen, but you can still hear me fine. Good. Yeah, you're asking. You filed your taxes a couple days ago, and yeah, you filed your taxes a couple days ago. They were accepted right away, and the person who claimed you, will they get your stimulus check? Yes. Yes, the person who claims you will be the one who gets the $1,400 stimulus check. It will not go to you. It'll go to the person who claims you. You're asking how do I stay still like that? Pretty funny, isn't it? I'm a ventriloquist. I'm talking. I don't know what the picture looks like, but I'm speaking with my mouth, however it looks like, and my face. Um, Somebody's asking if you can claim the earned income tax credit with zero income. No, you actually need to have an earned income. I mean, that's the whole thing behind it is earned income tax credit. So yeah, you actually do need to have some earned income in order to be eligible for the earned income tax credit. Teresa loves peace. Do you need to file another tax return in order to get this stimulus check? No, you don't. In most cases, you will not need to file for the $1,400 stimulus check. They will automatically process it for you. Yeah, so if you're someone receiving the benefits like I've talked about, Social Security of any kind, SSI, VA, RRB, they should automatically process your stimulus check once again, like the other ones. Is there a food stamp boost? Jennifer, you're asking if there's a food stamp boost. Yeah, there's the 15% boost that is going on right now, effective through the end of September. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Thanks for the nice messages. I see a lot of the same questions that I've answered, like, a lot. Yep, scheduled for Wednesday, Karen. Awesome. Janice, thank you. Michelle, awesome. Sherry Young, you're asking, you were previously claimed as an adult dependent. You filed a 2020 tax return. Can you still get the $1,400? Yes. Yes, you can. Bingo. You got it. Yes, you can. If you were previously claimed as an adult dependent, you missed out last year, and you filed a 2020 tax return for yourself, can you get the $1,400? Yes, you can. And you can also get the $1,800 that you missed out on last year. So yes, absolutely you can. So if you filed your 2020 tax return, you should be getting $1,800 from last year plus the $1,400 from this one, a total of $3,200. If you have Daryl Nash, you're asking if you have SSI and the portal says not available. What does that mean? It simply means that they have not processed your payment quite yet. Check back, check the portal again tomorrow, check it on Tuesday. It should update. All right, let's see what else we have. Deborah Johnson, you said that your daughter claimed you and you received 3 payments. Were you overpaid? Well, sounds like it, possibly. Because if it's just you and your daughter, were you overpaid if you got 3 payments? Well, yes. If you suspect that you were overpaid in that situation, like you said, you might want to set one of those payments aside and just hold on to it. Because if you were in fact overpaid, the IRS will want that money back. Will the IRS update to change account number? Well, they're going to use whatever latest payment information or whatever account number you have on file last. So whatever the most updated information you have on file is what they're going to use. Johnny Bravo, who else is expecting a payment on March 17th? Good question. Everybody should raise their hand right now. Literally everybody. March 17th is going to be the bingo day for so many people. Yep. I'm not? Oh. I was going to say, it looks like I'm not frozen anymore, but I still see a few comments here saying I'm still frozen, so. Kathy DeMars, you're asking about the letter from the IRS regarding the $600. I'm not sure what the letter says, but I anticipate it's just the letter from the IRS saying, hey, we sent you $600. That's it, right? It should be that letter, just like the last, with the $1,200 stimulus check that we got in early last year, a year ago. Remember that one? We got that letter I don't know, a month or 2 later saying that we sent you the money. That's all it is. It's just a letter confirming that they've sent you money. So that's all that letter is. Kathy Howard, you're very welcome. Yep. Deborah Johnson, you're welcome. Moon Peach, I believe that's what your name is. Can you call Yellen for your money from the Treasury? Yeah, go for it. I don't think it's going to work, but if you go through that much work to call Janet Yellen, ask for a couple payments. Oh, ask for a few payments and send one my way, by the way. Thank you. Froze. This is. You have a bank account. It sounds like it's being directed to your savings account. It's being directed to your savings. Will you receive your payment on Monday? Good question. I feel like that's what your question was. Just continue checking. That's the best thing that all of you can do. Whether you have a bank account, Direct Express, NetSpend, PayPal, Chime, Venmo, any of these different payment methods, the best thing you can continue to do, check your account and check the Get My Payment tool. Like I said, Wednesday is going to be the big money day for basically everybody here. Just about everybody should be paid on Wednesday, or possibly before. Some of you could get paid early and get your money either Monday, Tuesday, but the majority of people will get their money on Wednesday, March 17th. All right, frozen and voices clear. So here's what we're gonna do. I titled this video Quickie. This is definitely not a quickie. But anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. I was on a live stream prior to this one. That was about an hour long. I don't know how long we're cooking on this one so far, but I'm guessing it's probably about an hour or so. But let's wrap this up here, simply because I feel like I've answered all these questions over and over. Jennifer, you're asking if your income is higher in 2020 versus 2019, can you still get the stimulus check? Yes. However, I don't know what your income is, and I'm not going to ask what your income is because I just don't want to ask you. But here are the income thresholds. As an individual, $75,000 is the cutoff. If you're a married couple, it is $150,000. If you are head of household, it is $112,000. So earning up to those limits, yes, you will get the full amount. Anything over that, there's a small phase out, and then it cuts off to nothing. So yes, you can earn more in 2020, just provided you're still under the income threshold. David, you're welcome. If you have a payee, Billy Blog, or Bill, I think your name is Billy Blogs, maybe. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. If you have a representative payee and you have Social Security, again, the money will go to your rep payee. They will get the money on your behalf as they do with your monthly benefits. And then if you want that money, you just have to ask for them and they have to give it to you. Moon Peach, you're welcome. Jennifer Bennett, you're asking about the $1,500 aside from the $1,400. Honestly, I don't know about that. I'm going to look into that. Somebody else brought that up earlier. I don't know about that, honestly. Just being totally honest with you. I don't know anything about that. Apparently some other guy here is talking about it on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to look into it, though. I'll see what I can find, but I'm sure it's something really misleading because that's what some of these other guys on YouTube like to do. They like to mislead and give you, really misleading information. Kenneth, you're asking, what about if your account says 0? Well, just continue checking. Like I said, not much is going to update over the weekend, but the next couple of days here, a lot should be updating. Chuck, you're asking if you got a check for your mom who passed away last year, if you cash it, will you get in trouble? All I have to say is if you got a check on the behalf of your mom, let me say this. If you got a $1,400 check on the behalf of your mom who passed away last year, first off, my condolences go out to you. Yeah, this is a sad situation. But if you cash the $1,400 check on the behalf of your mother, the IRS will probably at some point ask for that money back. So, just be prepared that you might need to pay it back at some point. So just watch for a letter from the IRS. They might want that. Deborah Johnson says, go to your family, Matt. Thanks, Deborah. I'm actually thinking about wrapping this up here really quickly just because, once again, it's getting to be a long one. I should never have written Quickie in the title of this video because certainly it has not been one. But either way, I love it. Still love connecting with all of you. This is great. Let's see. Let's see what we have going on here. Thank you, everybody. All right. I don't know. TH, you're asking about unemployment. I don't know what your question is. You asked if I can answer your question. I don't know what your question is, but let me just hit on unemployment really quickly, and maybe it'll answer your question. I didn't see your question, but here's what it is. Unemployment benefits are extended out until September 6th. The $300 boost from the Fed is also extended out until September 6th. You will still get your state benefits, the Fed benefits. You can get your $1,400 stimulus check on top of the unemployment benefits. What else? That's about it. Yeah. That's about it on unemployment. I hope that answers your question. 10,200. Oh yeah. Jennifer Bennett on the 10,200. I knew there was something else on unemployment that I was missing. Jennifer Bennett, you're asking about the 10,200 on unemployment benefits. In fact, I released a video yesterday talking about that. I would highly encourage you, check out that video from yesterday. It is titled something like $10,200 of unemployment benefits not taxable. Watch that video. But simply, yes, the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits that you received in 2020 will not be taxable, provided you earn under $150,000. So we're actually waiting on further guidance from the IRS on that. So as soon as we get that, I'll of course bring you more updated videos on that. But yeah, that's a good one too. Check out that video from yesterday. It's a good one, talking about the 10,200. Are the checks being sent out yet? Are you talking about paper checks or deposits? Deposits, yes. A few deposits are hitting. Paper checks, no, not yet. Let's see. Let's see. First off, everybody, if you're new here or if you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I'm the guy. I am the one-stop shop for everything having to do with stimulus, Social Security, money, everything you can ever possibly want to know. If you want to get some free money hitting your account, you got to make sure you're subscribed, as I am the guy, the one-stop shop, your daily advocate. I bring you the honest, accurate information. I am trustworthy. I'm here to help you. I will never mislead you in any way, like some other people like to do here on YouTube. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not catching your name. Is it Noy Martin? I apologize about that. You said that you and your wife are getting your stimulus checks. However, for your dependents, it continues to be left out, and then several months later, you get your dependent payments. Yeah, that's just kind of the name of the game right now, apparently. That's just how the IRS has been doing it. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason for why this is happening. It should have been sent out automatically with you and your wife, your payments, but I don't know why that's happening. But yes, once again, it could happen again this time, so just be aware of that. But I guess the nice part about that is that at least you're getting your payment at some point, so that's nice. But yeah, not sure why that's happening, but it could happen again this time. All right. Are you getting your deposit tonight? No, probably not. Scarlett, you're asking who the other channels are who are misleading. Again, I'm not going to call anybody out because I'm not really going to do that. You'll figure it out. Honestly, you'll know. They leave really misleading titles. That's all I can really say. Is your best judgment will be able to let you know if it's misleading or not. Let me just say this: if they have a title that says $2,000 stimulus check for Social Security, recurring monthly payments of $20,000. That's probably one of the guys. Just saying. Deborah Johnson, good night. Thanks. Whoops. Karen S., you're asking, can you call them out? I mean, you can. Again, I don't really want to badmouth people, and I don't mean to do that at all, but seriously, when people like write really misleading titles and then they have misleading information, I don't like that at all because it makes all of us look a little bit bad. And my motto has always been to all of you, I'm here as your advocate. I will continue to tell you the truth. I'm accurate with my information. If I'm ever wrong with anything, I will be the first person to come back and tell you, hey, sorry, I had some wrong information in my last video, and I'll tell you right away. I will be the first to tell you that. I'm accurate, I'm honest, I'm trustworthy, I want to help you. Even if I have information that I feel like is not like the most encouraging information to share, I still will tell you the truth, no matter what. I have to be honest with you. That's kind of the name of the game. So, yeah. I feel like being honest and gaining your trust and loyalty is far more important to me than getting an extra 20,000 or 50,000 views on a video. I would much rather just be known as the person who is always honest. To me, that is most important. All right. Yeah. All right. All right, everyone. Let's leave it there. Comments are really winding down. Just a lot of thank yous. Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate it. This was awesome. So fun hanging out with you. I really appreciate it. Once again, the time got away from me, as it always does in these things. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you to all of you. Feel free to go back and check out my videos about the child tax credit from a few days ago, the $10,200 on unemployment benefits yesterday, the non-file or the Get My Payment Tool video yesterday evening. Again, I'm still your guy. I will continue to be here. I'll be back in the morning with another video and a bunch of videos tomorrow as well, as I always do. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, with that being said, have a great night. It won't be that many more hours until I'll be right back here with you again in the morning. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate all of your support. I will continue to be here for you. I will continue to guide you through this time in any way that I possibly can. So have a good night. You might want to close out of it now, because when I unplug the mic from the camera, it's going to start talking. My camera will start talking to me, because that's how I have to use it on VoiceOver, and it might get loud a little bit in the mic. So anyway, have a good night. I'll catch you later. Thanks again for joining me. This was awesome. I love hanging with you. So cool. I really appreciate all this. And have a good night. You might want to close it out now, because here we go. It's going to get loud, possibly. Or if you just want to listen to what my thing talks like, then you can do that. All right, here we're going to hit the stop button. So see you later. Let's see what we got here.
Low battery. 10% battery remaining.
I have a low battery.
Close. Button.
Low battery. Let's see. What do we got?
Learn more. Button. Switch camera. Chat options. Filters. Button. Options. Button. Filters. Button.
How do you end this thing? This is always the awkward
Finish.
part.
Button.
Here we go. All right.
Alert. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Cancel. Button. End. Button.